Patitanang Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jadadvaitam Brahmo Upanishadi Tadaisya Tadapaisya Tanubha Yo Atman Tarjami Purusha Saisang Sa Vaibhava Sarai Sarjai Purna Yo Bhagavan Sayamayam No Chaitanat Krishnat Jagati Paratatan Paramiha He Krishna Karana Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpati Gopi Sa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastate Sapto Kanchan Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Pri Vande Nanda Brajastri Nam Padarinam Aviknata Yatam Harikatha Degitam Punati Bhuvanatrayam Bhaktya Vihinaya Paradhakshay Siktasya Kamadi Tarangamaithi Kripa Mohi Twang Saranang Prapanna Brinde Namaste Charanarabindam Narayana Namaskritam Naran Chaiva Narottamam Deving Sarasating Vyasam Tato Jai Madhirayet Om Tat Sat Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
ওখানে আমার আবার চলে গেলে আর বাড়িতে বন্ধ হয়ে যাবে
হরে হরে বলবো আমরা কালকে আলোচনা করেছিলাম
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam to all.
সাধু সঙ্গ সর্বশাস্ত্রে জয় লঘুমাত্রি সাধু সঙ্গে সর্বসিদ্ধি হয়.
So yesterday we discussed about the association of sadhus, that with what kind of sadhus we should associate. So Krishna's dearmost friend Uddhava, as he was very dear to Krishna, he told so Krishna told to Uddhav, because Uddhav told to Krishna that we can see there are many ways to attain Supreme Lord, but by taking which path we can reach Supreme Lord and we can able to get the service of his lotus feet. So you should please give us some instructions or tell that how we can get association of that sadhu. So like this Uddhav asked to Krishna.
আমাদের ভগবান শ্রীকৃষ্ণ তিনি নিজ মুখে উদ্ধবকে বলতেছেন, ভাগবতে আছে যে এটা একাদশ স্কন্ধে দ্বাদশ অধ্যায় প্রথম শ্লোক.
In the 11th canto of the 12th chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam,
10th chapter?
Ekadash is 11th.
11th canto, and then he said Dasham Skanda or Dvadash?
No, Ekadash. Ekadash Skanda means 11th canto of Dadosh.
Dadosh.
Yes, Dadosh is 12th chapter. The first sloka, where Krishna is telling to
no sankho dharma evasa no saitaya sabostego no istapurtam no dokshina brotani yagya chandangsi.
So Maharaj is now speaking the shloka. Once he finish, when he will explain, then I will translate.
আমাকে কোন সাধন পথ আমাকে অবরুদ্ধ করতে পারে না, আমাকে আয়ত্ত করতে পারে না. নরদতি মাং যোগ, যোগশাস্ত্রের দ্বারা যোগমার্গের দ্বারা আমাকে কখনো অবরুদ্ধ করতে পারে না.
One cannot achieve me by following the yogic practices or doing the yogic practices. Even with, if one will follow the path of Jnana Marga, one will not be able to achieve me.
ধর্মপতি আমরা
Also, if one following the religious activities,
সমাজ ধর্ম
like there are different kinds of activities we know in the society,
পুরুষের ধর্ম আছে
like your own duty, your duty towards the society,
সম্যকরূপে আচরণ করলেও
your duty towards your family. Even though you follow all this and try to do religious activities along with other duties, still you will not be able to attain me.
লাভ করতে পারবে না
But you will not be able to receive the mercy of Supreme Lord.
সাধ্যায় হ্যাঁ সাধ্যায় মানে বেদ অধ্যয়ন করে সাধ্যায়
Even though you are reading the holy scriptures, but still reading the holy scriptures, you will not be able to attain me.
ভগবানের কণ্ঠ থেকে প্রকাশিত
So Ved,
বলেছেন সাক্ষাৎ নারায়ণ
so Ved is considered as non-different from Narayan, though it has come out from the mouth of Supreme Lord.
ধ্যান করলে
So if you will even read the Vedas,
ভগবান বিষ্ণু সন্তুষ্ট হন
if you will read the Vedas, what will happen? Vishnu will be satisfied with you.
বেদ অধ্যয়ন করলেও
Even though if you will only read the Vedic scriptures, you will not be able to attain me.
কেবল তপস্যা করলে
Even also, even if you are trying to do meditation to get fruit of it, like fasting for several years, staying in the forest and performing severe penances, also by that you will not be able to attain me.
ভাদ্র আশ্বিনের সময় খুব গরম হয়
So at the time of summer,
গরম সময় এরকম চারদিকে আগুন জ্বালাবে
the person who will do meditation on Lord, he will sit in the middle and will put fire around him. And the hottest time of the summers, it's very hot in India, and they will sit under the sun,
সারাদিন খাবে না একেবারে
and the entire day they will not eat anything.
ঘাম বেড়ে পড়ে যাবে সন্ধ্যার সময় যখন সূর্য অস্তমিত
And
হবে
after the sunset,
তখন সে স্নান করে তখন
the person will take bath and will offer anything to his worship deity, and then he will accept that,
কেউ একেবারে
and then he will honor that prasad. So this is one kind of meditation, and there are different other kinds of meditation, that is like when you're standing on one leg and meditating on the Lord.
তপস্যা করে তারা না খেয়ে না দিয়ে থাকে একবার ফলাহার করে
Like there are also persons, those who are doing severe penances, and only they are eating one time, and that is also fruits.
কষ্ট দেওয়া
Like you are giving
শরীরে আমাদের সর্বপ্রকার যে আমাদের রস আছে
it is like you're giving stress to your body, because we are
এই রসটা আমরা আগে ঠিক মতন পান করে থাকলে ইন্দ্রিয়গুলো সতেজ হয়ে যায় ইন্দ্রিয় সতেজ হলে তখন আমাদের সাধন পথের অন্তরায় হয় হ্যাঁ এই জন্যে আমাদের ঋষিরা বা অন্যান্য
so that's why the great sages who are sadhakas, they perform meditation because to control the senses.
ভগবান পাবে
But it is not that just by controlling the senses they will attain Supreme Lord. It is not that.
গুণ কীর্তন শ্রবণ কথন আদি সব করে থাকে
If you have performed services to him, if you will you have listened his glories, if you're chanting his holy name,
যে আমাদেরকে শান্ত করে দেয় সে রসটাকে মানে বন্ধ করে
then only you can be the recipient of Supreme Lord's mercy.
কিন্তু হরিনামের দ্বারাই ওই
So you can only control the senses of your body by chanting Harinam. The lust, the greediness, the enviousness, the ignorance you can get relieved from all this only by chanting the holy name of the Lord, hearing about his glories, about the glories of his associates. You don't have to perform severe penances or meditation in the forest. You will get fruit of your meditation, but you will not be able to get the service of Supreme Lord's lotus feet. Even though you leave everything, like you will not do household, you will not stay in the family, and you will not do any work.
মানে
So, whatever,
আমাদের জন্য যদি না হয়
if you cannot do anything for Supreme Lord, but if you're doing for the satisfaction for the people,
এইরকম যদি ত্যাগ ও ধর্ম নেয় তাতে কিন্তু ভগবানের সেবা
so even if you are renunciating yourself, you're doing it for the service of Lord. But no, you don't, of course, someone will not try to renunciate for the people of this world.
no ত্যাগ
Then it is just a show off. So you have to renunciate for the satisfaction of Lord, for Lord's service.
ইচ্ছা মানে নিজের দেবতাকে যদি কেবল নিজের চিন্তা করে থাকে, দেবতা মানে অন্যান্য দেবতা যে আছে এগুলোকে ইচ্ছা। আর পূর্ত পূর্ত বিভাগ মানে আমাদের যে রাস্তা নাই, রাস্তাঘাট রাস্তা বানিয়ে দিল, রাস্তার মধ্যে অতিথিশালা করিয়ে দিল, সেখানে পুকুর করিয়ে দিল, জল পানীয় ব্যবস্থা করিয়ে দিল, ইষ্টা পূর্ত বলে, ইষ্টপূর্ত ঘর করে দিয়ে আদি দেবতা, রাস্তা দিয়ে করে দেবতা। এতে কিন্তু আমাদের
So like when you're helping the society, like when there is no road, your renovation, you're taking care of the road and renovating the road where there is no water tap, you are constructing a water tap there. Like whatever you're doing for the welfare of the society, that is not actual help. Also there is a chance you may commit a sin. And what is that? So Maharaj is giving example, like people going there taking bath, the water tap he has made. So people will go, the sadhus will go, they will open the tap and will drink water.
এই পাপটা আপনার লাগবে। আপনি যদি ঘর না করতে ওখানে থাকতে পারতেন না, এই পাপও আপনার লাগবে।
So when you are also helping others by constructing houses for them, those who don't have houses, so what happens that time, the good the wise people will come there and will stay, utilize it in a proper way. But when dacoits will come, the dacoits will stay in that house which you have constructed to help others. They will stay in that house and will go to other places and will destroy and will steal things from others. So when they are doing this kind of sin, then you will also be a part of that sin. You will also commit a sin. So also Maharaj is telling, where there is no water, you're constructing a well for them. So what happens? Our dog went. Other people are getting benefited by taking water from the well, but when a dog went there to drink water, he falls and he leaves the body. There you commit a sin, because he was a innocent dog. He went to drink water, but he couldn't. He fell inside the water and died. So in that case you will commit a sin. So even though you are doing good for the society, but still there is a chance of committing a sin. Like you want to give big donation to the people, you want to do charity to the poor people in your society, but it is not always that you will get good fruits, but also no, sorry. So Maharaj is telling, when you're giving charity to others, you're donating money to others, you're donating something to the poor people. So this is good. So here also you are committing offense, also you are acquiring good fruits.
যে পাপ সেটা আপনাকে আজকে ভোগ করতে হবে, বিকালের দিকে হয়তো আর কোনো চুরি করার আর একটা কর্মফল ভোগ করতে হবে, তারপর আবার এরকম তার অবসর পাওয়া যাবে না। অবসর না পাওয়ার জন্য ভগবানকে চিন্তা করবার বা ভগবানকে নাম কীর্তনাদি করে তার সময়ই পাবে না।
So Maharaj is telling that every time we have to reap the fruits of our actions from morning to night.
শুভ কর্ম করছে, তার ফল ভোগ করতে করতে তারও সময় পাবে না ভগবানকে নাম কীর্তন করবে না।
So that time you don't even get to remember Supreme Lord's name.
ভগবানের নাম কীর্তন করার অবসর পাওয়া যাবে না, পাপও পাবে না, পুণ্যও তো পাবে না।
So even though you are acquiring good fruits out of your pious deeds, you will still not be able to remember Supreme Lord. Like when you are giving donation to people, money, those who are poor, or also Maharaj is telling, when you are performing vrata, like Kartik vrata or different other vratas which we have in the material world,
এই ব্রত করিয়াও যদি
even though
সম্যকরূপে যদি ভগবানকে কীর্তন না করে,
even though you are performing the vrata and still not having the service mood to serve the lotus feet of Krishna, and if you're not performing the vrata in a sincere way, you will not be able to get the mercy of Supreme Lords, even though if you perform vrata.
বিষ্ণু পুরাণে পাবে।
So in Vishnu Puran, if you will read, you can see there, in Vishnu Puran it is written there,
যেরকম ধ্রুব
like Dhruva,
ওই মধুবনেতে তপস্যা
that
করেছিলেন,
in Madhuvan he was meditating on Supreme Lord.
তিনিও তার নিজের রানীকে নিয়ে
So there was a king
ওই কার্তিক ব্রত ওখানে করেছিলেন।
who took his queen with him and went to Madhuvan to perform Kartik Vrata. And after Kartik Vrata was over, the last day,
যমুনায় স্নান করতে গেলেন।
so he went to take bath in Yamuna.
স্নান করে এসে তারপরে
And after he took bath, he will finish his vrata after taking bath in Yamuna. So now both the king and queen, when they went to take bath, they are coming back
তার একটা বাইরে বন্ধু
after taking
দেখা
bath.
হয়ে গেল।
And now on the road, while on their way back to the forest, they met one of their old friend.
মহা দুষ্কর্মকারী।
And the friend, he was a very bad person.
মিথ্যাবাদী আদি সমস্ত
He would lie to people, he would steal things, he would kill cows. So he was a very criminal person. But he was an old friend of that king. So they met him on the road while he was coming from Yamuna after taking bath. So they both met each other and was asking how they are doing. And the criminal person replied that you are a king now and I am roaming here and there. So they were talking. So when both these two men were talking, the wife went forward. She didn't interfere when they were speaking to each other. So after both these men, they finished their talking, the king came and the person also left. So they came, they both came inside the house in the forest, and they both break their vrata. So this king, he didn't get the fruit of the vrata. Why he didn't get? Because after performing the vrata sincerely the entire month, on the last day of the vrata he met his friend, and he met a friend who is a criminal person, and after associating a person who is non-devotional, so he didn't get the fruit of the vrata. But the wife got the fruit of the vrata because the wife didn't spoke with the person nor associated with that person, because when they both were talking she went forward. So the wife got the fruit of the vrata. Because one of the activities in our Gauriya Vaishnava is that we have to leave that association which is not favorable for devotion. So the wife would know that that her husband didn't get the fruit of the vrata. So after death, so he became a tiger, the king. And after the birth of a tiger, he was again taken birth as a peacock. So the wife was still alive, and she would know that this is her husband who is taking birth in different forms, because this is because he didn't get the actual fruit of the vrata, just because of doing association which is anti-devotional. So she would sometimes offer food to the tiger when the husband came as a form of tiger or in the form of peacock. কাকে বললো? কাকে বললো?
ওই জনক মহারাজের ঋষিরা আছে না, আছে তারকে বললো, তার স্ত্রী ময়ূরকে ধরে নিয়ে গিয়ে।
So now the wife caught the peacock one day and took it to Janak Maharaj and explained to him that we both perform Kartik Vrata in Madhuvan, but at the end of the Vrata, when we went to take bath in Yamuna, and we were supposed to break our Vrata while coming back home, but by serving the sadhus and then would honor the prasad, but before coming to house, as my husband associated with a person who is anti-devotional, and that's why all the fruits have been destroyed of his vrata. So now, so that he again can get the birth of a human, so you please all shower your mercy and tell us the way how he can again take birth as a human. So all the sadhus who were there in the assembly of Janak Maharaj, so everybody gave the so everybody chanted a certain mantra on behalf of that person to this fire sacrifice which was happening there. So they chanted some special mantra for the deliverance of that person so that he can again take birth as human. So when 108 so there are 108 Shruti Shastras. So Maharaj is saying, so when at the last of the fire sacrifice, all those sadhus, they chanted the special mantra for the deliverance of that person, and later he again achieved human birth. So there are 108 Shruti Shastras. If you think that you have to follow the rules and regulations, but if you are following each and every rules and regulations and still you are not serving a Lord, then it is useless. So there is a term which the Bengalis use, a person who is very like he is very, what do you say? Yes, who is very fanatic. Like if you think that, oh my God, you have not taken bath, you have touched me, or you have come in outside cloth and you are touching me. A person who is very fanatic like that, following everything, but at the end of the day not serving Supreme Lord, there is no use of doing all this show. And those persons, they're very fanatic, they don't like to get touched by any person. So even though you are doing all this, you will not get Supreme Lord if you're not remembering him or chanting his name. So the yogis, they are trying to control the 5 secondary and primary senses, trying to control the senses while they're doing meditation. So neither they will get the desired fruit, but they will not be able to get the mercy of Supreme Lord. So whatever I have told till now, if one will try to follow that, they will never be able to attain Krishna. They will reach the holy dham, but they will never get the service of the lotus feet of Rajendranandan Krishna. Only one can receive the mercy of Supreme Lord Krishna and can get the service of his lotus feet only by doing the association of a sadhu.
सत्संगने संगेन ही जादू धाना होगा मृगा गंधर्व अप्सरसो नागा सिद्धु चारण गुज्जका विद्या धरा मनुष्येषु शूद्रा वैश्या स्त्रियो अंतर्जा तस्मिन जुगे हे अनघा हे निष्पाप उद्धव.
That, O Uddhav,
আমাকে যে যারা সঙ্গ করে আমার পাদপদ্ম লাভ করেছেন তাদের বলেছেন,
those who have associated me and have attained the service of my lotus feet, they are
সাধু সঙ্গ ফলেতে আমাকে পাইল একবার দুইটা জাদু ধানা যে দেবতা যে একবারে যেরকম
the demons, those who have served my lotus feet, they have attained me.
এই যে সমস্ত যমলার্জুন হয়েছিল যে কুবেরের পুত্র,
Then the sons of Kuver,
এরা নারদের সঙ্গ ফলেতে নারদ তাকে দেখা
by the association of Narad and by the curse of Narad,
রাক্ষসগণ
they became twin Arjuna trees for several years, but later they got the mercy of Supreme Lord.
সবসময় আমাদের লক্ষণ সেই লক্ষণ সঙ্গ করেছে, তারা উদ্ধার হয়ে গেল জাদু দানা। আর খোগা
লক্ষণের সঙ্গ কারা পেল?
লক্ষণের সঙ্গেতে তারা উদ্ধার হয়ে গেল
কারা?
রাক্ষসরা
Oh,
জাতু ধানা মানে রাক্ষস
Jatudhana is a sect of demons who, by the association of Lakshman, got the mercy of Ramachandra, and they were liberated.
শক্তিকে জটায়ু
So, like Garura, Jatayu,
কার সাধু দশরথের সঙ্গ পেয়ে
they have associated Dasharath, and they were liberated.
দশরথ রামের পিতা
And Dasharath is Ramchandra's father,
জটায়ু তো তার সঙ্গ করেছে
so Jatayu was associating him, and also Garura associated him. So they were liberated.
মৃগগণ
Mriga,
মুনি যখন থাকে সাধুরা থাকে ভক্তরা তাদের সঙ্গ খুলে তারা মৃগগণও
so Mriga means the deers. Even in the forest, when the sadhus have their ashram in the forest, when these deers they may associate with these sadhus, even they also get liberated.
অপ্সরসগণ
And the demigods,
সর্প
the snakes,
যে কালী দহ যে সর্প যে আছে
the snakes, they also got liberation,
মাথায় নিতে পেরেছিল কেন
and they have.
Like Kali.
বহু সাধুগুলো তপস্যা করেও কৃষ্ণের
So there are many sadhus. They have served so much. They are still serving Krishna, but they are still didn't get the lotus feet of Supreme Lord on their hand. But how this serpent Kaliya he got? Kaliya is more superior than all this, that he associated Garura, and by the association of Garura, Krishna danced on the head of the Kaliya serpent. So you can think that how fortunate that Kaliya is, even than the sadhus who are meditating on Krishna for several years.
তারাও সেই সাধু সঙ্গ ফলেতে আছে সিদ্ধা গন্ধর্বরাজ যে হাহা উহু
Haha mane?
গন্ধর্ব রাজা
So the Gandharva king, his name is Haha Huhu.
তার কৃপাতে সে একবারে হয়ে গেছিল না ওই পেয়ে গেল ভগবানের
সে কার সঙ্গ করেছিল?
হ্যাঁ
কার সঙ্গ করেছিল?
দেবল ঋষি
So this Aparad. So he committed offense unto the feet of Deval Rishi.
অপ্সরগণের কার ওই যে অষ্টবক্র মুনি
तो उनको बाद में उसका लिबरेशन हो गया था, देवल ऋषि.
হ্যাঁ অষ্টবক্র জানো তো এক সময় অপ্সরগণ কি হয়েছিল সে অপ্সরগণ সেই দেবতা এবং অসুর মধ্যে যুদ্ধ হয়েছিল
And then later he got liberated by the hand of Supreme Lord.
এখন দেবতাদের জয় হয়ে গেছে এখন জয় হওয়াতে উৎসব করবে আনন্দ করবে
So now,
বিজয়ের উৎসব
আচ্ছা এটা কাদের সাথে যুদ্ধ হচ্ছে?
হ্যাঁ
কাদের সাথে যুদ্ধ?
দেবতা অসুরের মধ্যে যুদ্ধ হয়েছিল
Okay, so there was a fight among the demigods and the demons, and when the demigods won the battle, then the demigods want to celebrate the victory of their fight, and they want to celebrate that in Himalaya.
অপ্সরাগণ
So many apsaras
সেখানে নৃত্য করতে যাচ্ছিল
were going there to dance to also to participate in that festival.
শুনছে তো উৎসব করতে যাচ্ছিল তারপরে একটা অষ্টবক্র মুনি
And there Ashtabakra Muni,
সেই একবারে হিমালয় বরফের একটা জায়গা খালি গায়ে এরকম
and Ashtabakra Muni was meditating, sitting inside water up to his neck, was sitting inside the water and was meditating. And you can imagine he was all freezed due to the water and the cold in Himalaya. He was meditating. So the apsaras who were passing from there, they were surprised that such a young sadhu and meditating like this. So they thought, the apsaras, that if we will get the mercy of this sadhu, we can get everything. The apsaras thought like this, that by the mercy of a sadhu, impossible things can be possible. So all these apsaras prayed to him that you please shower your mercy on us. And listening to their prayers, I am very much satisfied by your prayers. Whatever you desire, I will award you with that. Whatever you desire to get from me, I will give you. Even what is inconceivable for you to achieve, you can tell me, I will even award you with that.
তখন গোপীরা বললে এই যে অপ্সরাগণ
So then the
আমরা
Apsaras
সেই
replied
দ্বারকার যে মহিষীগণ আছে
that
সেই দ্বারকায় যেন আমরা কৃষ্ণ সেবা লাভ করতে
that
পারি।
the queens of Dwaraka are there, so we want to be the queens of Dwaraka and want to serve the lotus feet of Krishna. And then Ashtabakra Muni blessed them with the boon.
অষ্টবক্র মুনি তখন উঠলো একে গায়ে,
And then Ashtabakra Muni came out from the water,
উঠলো, আটটা বোকা এরকম এরকম করে হাতে,
and he was bent in eight forms.
কাপড় দিয়ে হাতলো, কেউ এমনি
So he was bent in 8 different places and he was walking. Then all the other apsaras started to laugh. Maharaj showed like the way women, they covered their face with cloth and how they laugh.
আমাকে স্তব স্তুতি করলে,
So when they laughed, Ashtabakra Muni said that till now you were offering prayers to me, and now when I stood up from the water and seeing me, you are criticizing me.
এই অসুর তোমাদেরকে গোয়ালা অসুরগুলো তোমাকে অপহরণ করবে, যাও।
Gwala Ashur.
হ্যাঁ, অসুর অপহরণ
Oh,
করবে।
then he cursed him that as you laughed at me, so may you get kidnapped by the demons.
এই জন্য তারা
So like this, Ashtabakra Muni cursed
যত
the
মহিষী ছিল
Apsaras.
সেই অপ্সরাগণ তার মহিষের সঙ্গে থেকে এই ইয়েটিকে দ্বারকাধীশকে সেবা করেছিল তারা।
ওরা অপ্সরা হয়েছিল।
হ্যাঁ, সবাই রুক্মিণীর সঙ্গে যে যত ইয়ে আছে মানে মহিষী আছে সবের মধ্যে ওই অপ্সরাগণ থেকে সেবা করেছিল।
So among all the queens of Dwaraka, all those Apsaras were there with them and have served Krishna under their guidance,
এই
under the guidance of the queens of Krishna.
যখন রাস্তায় নিয়ে আসছিল কৃষ্ণ চলে যাওয়ার পরে অর্জুনের আগে শক্তিই নেয়, তাই গান্ধীগিরি তুলতে পারে না, আর গান্ধী তুলে কোন রকম যে তুল জানলো ওই ঘষ দিয়ে ঘাড়ে একটু ছামড়া ফাটাইতে পারলো না, বল এইরা তীর মারতে পারলো না, তখন ওই সব ঘষরাকে লাঠি ঠেঙা নিয়ে সব অপহরণ করলো ওষুধ।
ও মানে যখন কৃষ্ণ চলে গেল,
कृष्णा धाम में चले गए,
ও
उसके बाद अर्जुन की शक्ति चली गई।
হুম
अर्जुन को बोल के गए थे सारी रानियों को तुम प्रोटेक्शन में ले जाना,
হুম
रास्ते में वो सारे असुर आ गए। अब अर्जुन तो ताकत ही नहीं थी कृष्ण के जाने
हम्म।
की, उनका सारा एनर्जी से वो गांडी भी नहीं उठा पा रहे, गांडी उठाते तो तीर ही नहीं
हम्म।
उठा पा रहे, ऐसा था, तो वो सब अपहरण करके ले गए।
So what happened when Krishna left this material abode and went to Golok Vrindavan? That time he ordered Arjuna that he should take care of all the queens of Krishna. So what happened when Arjuna was unable to take care, because after Krishna left he became so weak that he was unable to even lift the quiver with the arrow to fight with the demons when the demons came to attack. So that time all those apsaras were abducted by the demons, and that was the curse which Ashtabakra Muni gave to those apsaras. So as Arjun could not save them, so they were all abducted by the demons, the apsaras.
বহু মানুষই সাধু সঙ্গ করে অনেকে পাওয়া গেছিল, বজ্রনন্দনকে পাওয়া গেছিল, যেরকম দণ্ডকারণ্য সাধু।
So Maharaj is telling that Dandakaranya Rishi and other exalted devotees, they have served Krishna and have attained him.
আর শূদ্রগণ,
The Vaishyas, the Shudras,
স্ত্রীগণ,
even the women,
এরা রজ তম প্রকৃতির লোক, এরা
they belong from the class of
সাধু সঙ্গর ফলে
mode of ignorance and mode of passion, but still they were able to achieve the lotus feet of Krishna by the association of sadhus.
কায় বাদ বিশ্বকর্মা মুনির ভানো বহু আমাকে এইরকম করে অসুর গুণ আমার এই সাধু ভক্তের সঙ্গ করে।
So even Krishna is telling to Uddhav that even the demons, they were able to associate with the sadhus and were able to attain him, the service of his lotus feet.
নারদের গুণের এটা পাইল,
Like Prahlad got the association of Narad Muni, and
আপনার ধ্রুব
then Dhruva,
এরা
he also associated with Narada and later was able to attain Supreme Lord.
এই সমস্ত তারা আমাকে পেয়েছিল। বাবু মত প্রাস্তা কায় যে ত্রস্তা মুনির পুত্র
The sons of Trashta Muni,
বিশেষ আপনার কি নাম বোধহয় নামটা বলে গেল ত্রস্তা মুনির পুত্র হলো এই
Ritrasur?
হ্যাঁ
Ritrasur?
যেটা ছিল ত্রস্তা মুনির পুত্র বিশ্বরূপ
so the son of the son of
Was it Trusta?
হ্যাঁ
Trashta Muni.
Trustamuni.
ত্রস্তা মুনি
The son of Trashta Muni is Vishwarup,
পুত্র বিশ্বরূপকে মারছিল ইন্দ্র
and he was killed by Indra.
তখন তাকে ইন্দ্রকে মারার জন্য তিনি যজ্ঞ করলেন
So he performed fire sacrifice, Trashta Muni, to kill Indra.
বৃত্রাসুর
And from the fire appeared Vrityasur.
আর বিশ্বপর্বার ওষুধ আগে কোন একটা
তো এই বৃত্তাসুর এলো, তারপর
হ্যাঁ
বৃত্তাসুর এলো,
বৃত্রাসুর তারপরে এরপরে ওই মারলো ইন্দ্র
ওকে,
মারার পরে তারপরে ওই পেয়ে গেল ভগবানের পার করে দিতে পারে বৃত্রাসুর। সেটা আগে ভালোই ছিল, উনি এই মহাদেবকে নিন্দা করেছিল, তখন পার্বতী তাকে অভিশাপ দিয়েছিল তুমি অসুরগুলি জন্মাও।
so before he was good, but when he committed
বলরামের ভক্ত ছিল,
he was a devotee of Balaram.
এই চিত্রকেতু এই সমস্ত বহু বিষয়গুলো বইয়ের বেশি মন থাকে না। তো যাই হোক এই প্রকার তারা ভগবানের প্রাপ্ত কায়া দেওয়ার আর বিশ্বপর্বা বলি মহারাজ এরা তো
Also Bali Maharaj,
প্রহ্লাদের সব সঙ্গ পাইছে।
they have all associated Prahlad Maharaj.
প্রহ্লাদের পুত্র হলো বিরোচন,
Prahlad's son is Virochan,
বলি
and Virochan's son is Bali.
দাদুর সম্বন্ধে আছে।
So they have a relation of grandfather with the grandson. So as they all have associated these exalted devotees, they could attain the mercy of Supreme Lord.
বন্ধু যে বান
And Ban,
নরকাসুর,
the friend of Narakasur,
বান রাজা যেটা কৃষ্ণকে হাতগুলো কাটিয়ে দিল,
the one who
এসব কেটে দিয়ে সেই সময় কার সঙ্গে যে তার সঙ্গ হয়েছিল মহাদেব বৈষ্ণব বানাং যথাসম্ভব।
so he associated
মহাদেবের আগে
Shiva.
থেকে তাকে পূজা করতো, সেই জন্য তার ভগবানকে পায়ে চরণ পেয়েছিল।
So later he attained the lotus feet of Supreme Lord.
ময়গ্রন্থ যে ময়দানব
Then Maidanav,
খাচ্ছিল সেই সময় কৃষ্ণকে
when Krishna was eating in Khandirvan, that time he took shelter of Krishna's lotus feet. In Mahabharata, the pastime is written.
নহুষ রাজ বলে একজন রাজা ছিল,
There was a king called Nahush Raj.
সেই যজ্ঞ করতে খুব
So he would perform fire sacrifice.
একটা যজ্ঞ শেষ হইতে হইতে আর একটা যজ্ঞ,
He would not finish one fire sacrifice, he would start another fire sacrifice. So he would perform several fire sacrifice.
অগ্নিমন্দ ব্যারাম হয়ে গেল।
So though he was sitting in front of the fire sacrifice and was performing several fire sacrifice, he has accepted so much of ghee and the smoke of the
তার হাতগুলা ছোট ছোট হয়ে গেল।
oh, so as he has was sitting and performing so much of fire sacrifices, the smoke of the fire went inside him and he became very fat. না মহারাজ বুঝতে পারলাম না, মানে
The demigod of Agnidev
Agnidev accepted so much ghee.
accepted so much ghee. So
ওই
he
যে
became-
রাজা আহুতি ঘি দিয়েছে না, সেই ঘি খাইতে খাইতে তার অগ্নিমন্দ হয়ে গেছে,
তো তার পেট অগ্নিমন্ড হয়ে গেছে।
হজমের শক্তি নাই আর শেষ
अग्निदेव
হয়ে
का
গেছে,
पेट बड़ा हो गया।
তখন পেটটা মতো হয়ে গেছে আর হাত পা গুলো ছোট ছোট হয়ে গেছে, চোখগুলো লাল লাল হয়ে গেছে একেবারে।
नहीं अग्निदेव का नहीं, राजा का। हाँ वही हम सोच रहे। So Maharaj is telling, so when the king, he was performing several fire sacrifices, as he was continuously performing several fire sacrifices due to sitting in front of the fire, so what happens, so much of smoke of the fire went inside him that his stomach became very big and all his hands, his legs have become thin, eyes were coming out, so only the stomach portion became very big.
হ্যাঁ, এখন যে কবিরাজ ওষুধ খায় কোনো ঠিক করতে পারে না।
So any doctor was taking care of him, but they were unable to cure him from his disease. So then he went to Brahma, that I am suffering from severe disease. I have went to different Ayurvedic doctors, but nobody could able to cure me. So now you tell me how I can cure myself. Because then Brahma told that as you have taken so much of clarified butter while performing fire sacrifice through the smoke, so the digestion power inside you has been destroyed. As you are the creator, so now you please tell me how can I cure my disease. Then Brahma replied that you can cure yourself from your disease, and there is a way. So how I am telling you, there is a forest called Khandavan. The wild elephants, snakes, the demons, all are there in that forest. If you eat everything there who all reside in that forest, then only you can get cure from your disease. So then getting the so after hearing this from Brahma, he went there to that forest. So then the wild animals, the big snakes,
দানবের রাজা হয়েছিল ময়দানব, তারা সব জল ফল দিয়েছে নিমে দেয়, খাইতে পারে না। बोलो।
मतलब वो अग्नि देवी।
हाँ, अग्नि देवी बना हो गया।
अच्छा, तो इसका भी शुरू से बताना पड़ेगा। ओके, सो सो মানে ও যখন সেই রাজাই গেল বনে,
কি বনে রাজা গেল,
अग्निदेव
কি শুনছো আমার কথাটা?
আমি এটা বুঝতে পারলাম না স্যার প্রথমে।
যে বললাম যে ব্রহ্মার কাছে গেল,
হ্যাঁ সে তো
ব্রহ্মা বললেন যে ওই খান্দক পর্যন্ত তুমি খাইতে পারো তাহলে তোমার ব্যায়াম ভালো
ওই
হবে।
রাজাকে বললো,
অগ্নিকে বললো।
আচ্ছা অগ্নি। Okay, so now there is a little mistake from my side happened, so I will say what the thing is. When this king was performing fire sacrifice, that time Agnidev accepted so much of clarified butter, because at the time of fire sacrifice you have to provide so much of ghee when you're performing. So with that, because Maharaj told in the beginning, this king, he was continuously performing fire sacrifice. He would not finish one, he would start another. So like this, what happened, Agnidev has accepted so much of ghee that his stomach became very big, and all his hands and legs became very thin and eyes came out. So when Agnidev was suffering from this disease, he could not cure it, though he went to several Ayurvedic doctors. So then at last he went to Brahma and asked that how he can cure this severe disease. Then Brahma told that you should go to this forest Khandavan, where all the big wild elephants, snakes, demons and everything is there. If you try to eat that, then you can only get cured from your disease. So that is Agnidev. So then Maharaj will continue now.
তখন নিজে একাই খাইতে গেল, তখন ওখানে বড় বড় হাতি আছে, পালে পাল হাতি, তারপর দানবগুলো আছে, বড় বড় দানব, পশু, এই সমস্ত আরো কত বড় বড় প্রাণী, সাপ আছে, বড় বড় সাপ। ওরা যখন নিজে খাইতে যায় তখন আগে জল এনে সব নিমিয়ে দেয়।
So when Agnidev was going to eat them in a form of fire, what these giants or the demons, the big elephants, what they would do, they would bring water and would put it on Agnidev and
extinguish him.
Yes, and extinguish him. But Agnidev kept on trying to eat them, but he failed.
তখন আবার ব্রহ্মার কাছে গেলেন।
So then again Agnidev went to Brahma. That every time I go to eat them, so all these big giant demons and the other wild animals, they bring water and extinguish me. They bring water and they extinguish me, and I cannot eat them. So now you tell me, how can I save myself from this disease?
তখন বললে ব্রহ্মা, ঠিক আছে ওই বনটা তুমি সারা জীবন চেষ্টা করলেও খাইতে পারবে না।
Then Brahma told him that if you try your whole life to eat from that forest who are residing, you will not be able to do that. So then he told that if you go to Krishna, if you go to Arjun, who is a friend of Krishna, and take his shelter.
তখন এই অগ্নি গিয়ে অর্জুনের শরণ
So what, according to Brahma's words, Agni went to Arjun and took shelter of him. That please save me.
ক্ষত্রিয় ধর্ম শরণাগতকে রক্ষা করতে হয়।
So it is the duty of the Kshatriyas, the warrior class, that they should help those who are surrendering unto them.
তখন অর্জুন তুমি কে?
So then Arjun asked that who are you?
বলে আমি অগ্নি।
Then he said that I am Agni.
আমি সেই নহুষ রাজার একেবারে এই খাইয়ে ঘি খাইয়ে একেবারে আমার এই প্রকার।
So King Nahusha has performed several fire sacrifices, and by eating the clarified butter from his fire sacrifices, I have been attacked by this severe disease.
এটা কিছুতেই ভালো হচ্ছে না।
And I cannot cure myself.
সৃষ্টিকর্তা ব্রহ্মা বলল যে
Even though I went to Brahma,
বনটা খাইতে পারলেই
he told me that if I can eat those who are residing in Khandavan, I will be cured.
কিন্তু আমি নিজেকে খাইতে
But
চাই।
whenever I am going to eat,
রাক্ষস তারপরে
all the big giants,
সাপ,
the snakes, the elephants and the demons, they bring water and extinguish me, and I cannot eat them.
তখন বলে, তুমি আমাকে রক্ষা তুমি আমাকে উপায় করে দাও আমি যেন এটা খাইতে পারি।
So then he requested Arjuna that you make some possible arrangements so that I can able to eat the residents of that forest.
কৃষ্ণের কত প্রাণ, কৃষ্ণের বলে কি করা যাবে, এটা স্বর্ণাগত, হ্যাঁ স্বর্ণাগতকে রক্ষা করা দরকার।
So it is all,
দরকার, দাও চলো যাই আমিও যাবো সঙ্গে। একেবারে যত ওখানে তুমি খাইতে পারবে আকাশ মার্গে যারা যাবে সব বান মারি মারি সব নামিয়ে দিবে।
Krishna bollo.
হ্যাঁ কৃষ্ণ।
So Krishna told Arjun that he should always help those who are surrendering unto him. So then he said, okay, Arjun told that he can help him by taking him to that forest. When he will, what will happen when he will eat the wild animals there and the demons, he will also throw arrow to the birds or the animals which will be on the sky, and when they will get attacked by the bow of arrow, when they will get attacked by the arrow which Arjuna will throw from the ground, when they will die, he can also eat them as well. So when Agni started eating them, all the wild animals, so when they are bringing water to extinguish him, then Arjuna is throwing arrow at them and killing them, so it's making easy for Agni Dev to eat them. So when the big birds were flying on the sky, Arjuna was throwing throwing arrow at them and killing them, and they would fall on the ground and Agni Dev would eat them. So Agni Dev then started eating, and none of the animals from that forest could escape. Arjuna is killing each and every animal, and Agni Dev is eating all of them. So there was a king of the demon who was there. So he understood that now Krishna and Arjun is here, and I will not be able to save myself from their hands. So that king of the demon, he jumped from the fire and took shelter of Arjuna's feet and said that please save me, and you and Krishna both are here, so you please have some mercy on me and please don't kill me. Like this, the king of the demon surrendered him unto the feet of Arjun. So now then Krishna ordered Arjun that it is the duty of the Kshatriya or the warrior class to take care of those who are surrendering unto him. So then Krishna blessed him that you will not get killed. Then the king of the demon prayed to Krishna that what service he can render to him. Then Krishna replied,
তোমার কাছে সাহায্য
So Krishna told to Arjun that you should not immediately accept what he is saying. When we will in need of something, then we will accept his service.
তখন ওই পঞ্চ পাণ্ডবের মধ্যে যখন কুরু পাণ্ডবের রাজ্য নিয়ে ঝগড়া হলো
When there was a fight among the Pandavas and the Kauravas,
হস্তিনাপুর দুর্যোধনের রাজত্ব
and when Bhishma announced that Hastinapur belongs to Duryodhan
নন্দীগ্রাম হলো
and Nandigram,
যেটা নিউ দিল্লি এখন
which is New Delhi now,
এই
that will be of the Pandavas.
হ্যাঁ, তাকে বলে যে কি ইন্দ্রপ্রস্থ
Indraprastha.
ইন্দ্রপ্রস্থ তখন ইন্দ্রপ্রস্থ ভাগ হয়ে গেল
So when it was divided, the kingdom between the Kauravas and the Pandavas,
এখন ময়দানবকে ডাকো
so then,
ওটা আমার মস্ত বড় মিস্ত্রি
so that time, that demon was called Maidanav.
হ্যাঁ সেই তখন ময়দানকে ডাকলো
He was an engineer.
অর্জুন কৃষ্ণের কথায় মতন অর্জুনকে ডাকলো তখন ময়দানব আসলো তবে প্রভু কি আদেশ
So then Arjuna requested Krishna to call that engineer, means the king of the demon, Maidanav, and when he appeared at that time,
তখন বললেন যে তুমি আমাকে খান্দক দাহনের সময় বলছিলে কি করিয়ে দিব আমি কি কাজ করবো
so then Krishna told him that at the time of when there was this cry in the forest, when he saved the life of this king of this demon, yes, Maidanav, and told that what service he can offer to Krishna and Arjun.
হ্যাঁ, তখন
That time
ময়দানব
they didn't accept his service, and was told that his service will be taken later.
আপনার রোজ রোজ আসতে
So
শীতকাল এখন মনে আছে তো
Krishna ordered him to build a very nice society in Indraprastha.
ঠিক আছে
So then Krishna ordered him that he should build a nice society in Indraprastha.
কি হলো ময়দানব এসে তাকে বললো তুমি এই ইন্দ্রপ্রস্থটা নির্মাণ করো শহরটা নির্মাণ করো
And you should build a nice city in Indraprastha.
তখন সে ময়দানব তখন যে নির্মাণ
As he was an engineer, so he constructed a beautiful city in Indraprastha. So even though it was more beautiful and opulent than Hastinapur,
হ্যাঁ ময়দানব বানিয়ে দিয়ে কেমন বানালো যে এটা জল সেটা স্থলের মতন দেখা যাবে
and he constructed in such a beautiful way that where there is land you can see that as a water, and where there is water you can see that as a land.
তখন ওই উদ্বোধনীর সময়
And at the time of inauguration, Duryodhan was also invited. That you please, so Duryodhan was also invited at the time of inauguration. So Duryodhan also came with all his near and dear ones, and he was seeing that Draupadi and the other queens, they were on the balcony.
জল মতন দেখা যাচ্ছে সেটা স্থল
Because earlier, so when it was, he, as Maharaj told, that they constructed in such a way that where there is water, you can see that as a land. So they thought that it's a water, so they put all their clothes up so that their water don't, so their clothes don't get wet. But it's a land.
আর যখন জল হয় তখন স্থলের মতন দেখে সোজা যাচ্ছে জবর করে জলে পড়ে গেছে
And when they were going, they thought it's a land, but that's a water, and immediately they fell on the water.
সব ভিজে যায় তখন সব
And all their clothes got wet, and the woman. And the women, those who were standing in the balcony, all the women started laughing, seeing such condition of Duryodhana and other. So all these women were laughing and was saying that Draupadi was saying, Draupadi laughed at them and said that though his father is also blind, cannot see, even though he can see, but still he did a work of a blind. And by clapping, they were all laughing. And Duryodhana has much ego, and he thought that I am being respected in the society, and now they are making fun of me like this.
একে শাস্তি দিতে হবে আমার।
And then he thought that now I have to punish them.
তো যাই হোক সেই ময়দানব পঞ্চপাণ্ডব তো সাধু তার সঙ্গ ফলেতে
So this Maidanav, this demon, as though he was a demon, but he associated sadhu like Arjuna and also Krishna.
ময়দানব পর্যন্ত থাকলো।
So Maharaj will stop today and tomorrow he will again
এই
speak.
জন্যে সাধু সঙ্গের দ্বারাই
So that's why only by the association of sadhus one can
আরো অনেক আছে।
attain Supreme
সাধু
Lord.
সঙ্গে কে কে পাইতে রয়েছে
So today he spoke that
ভগবান বলছেন শেষে,
those who were the recipients of
"তে না
Krishna's
পিতা
mercy,
শ্রুতি গণা, নৌপাসিত মহত্তমঃ, অব্রতা অতপ্ত তপস, সৎসঙ্গান মামুপাগতঃ।" এরা তে না দিত শ্রুতি গণা, যেগুলো থেকে বানর অসুর থসুর যত আমি যত বললাম অসর গন্ধর্ব আদি, এরা তে না দিত শ্রুতি গণা, শ্রুতি শাস্ত্র পড়ে নাই।
so these whatever he spoke till now about the devotees, they have never read Shrutis.
নৌপাসিত মহত্তমা, কঠোরভাবে ভগবান
They have not even performed severe penances in the form of meditation.
কোনো ব্রতও পালন করে নাই তারা।
Not they have performed any vrata.
বানর লোক, পক্ষী লোক, তারা কি ব্রত করবে?
The birds, the women,
হ্যাঁ, এই জন্য-
the monkeys, what they will perform vrata.
এই জন্য বললেন তে না ধীতা শ্রুতি গণা, নৌপাসিত মহত্তমা, অব্রতা আর অতপস্যা, তপস্যাও করে নাই এরা
Even
আমাকে পাবার জন্য। বানর যখন পায় তখনই খায়।
even though they have also not even meditated on Supreme Lord. Whatever these monkeys, what they would know, whatever they would get, whatever food they would get, they would eat that.
অতপস্যা, কোনো তপস্যাই করে নাই, কিন্তু সৎসঙ্গান মামুপগতা, সৎসঙ্গের ফলেতে এত
But due to the association of bona fide sadhus, though they have not performed all these severe penances, meditation, or nor have read Vedic scriptures, but still they were able to attain the mercy of Supreme Lord. So that's why association of sadhus is very important.
সৎসঙ্গান মামুপগতা, এই জন্য এইরকম ভগবানের সাধু সঙ্গের ফলেতে সব পাওয়া যাবে।
So only by the association of sadhus one will be able to receive the mercy of Supreme Lord.
একেবারে থাকুক পাঁচটা আবার কালকে একটু চেষ্টা করব, কালকে
So tomorrow he will speak and will finish this topic.
দেখুন সৎসঙ্গ মানে কি না হয়।
So Maharaj is saying that what cannot happen in the association of devotees. So today Maharaj gave different examples of the apsaras.
তার বুঝতে পেরেছেন তো?
हाँ.
আপনি যা বলেন একদম বুঝিয়েই বলেন, বোঝাই যায় ভালো মতন। আপনি যা
So today Maharaj gave different examples that like the apsaras got the mercy of Krishna, the Agnidev got the mercy of Krishna, the
देवल ऋषि का संग से हाँ हाँ वो गंधर्व थे उनको कृष्ण का मिला। हाँ गंधर्व जो थे ना दोनों, उनको देवल ऋषि का संग से कृष्ण का।
so the Gandharvas by the association of Deval Rishi they got the mercy of Krishna,
माय दानव को मिला
and also Maidanav
उनसे, क्योंकि
by the association of Arjuna he got the mercy of Krishna,
चित्रकेतु को मिला
শিব
शिव,
and Chitraketu got
चित्रकेतु बलराम,
Chitraketu got the mercy of Krishna through Balram.
और महादेवी के पास जिनको मिला
Drishtasur,
Vritrasur.
Vrittasur, and Vrittasur got the mercy of Krishna through Shiva. So Maharaj gave examples of various devotees by the association of sadhus who were able to receive the mercy of Krishna. Okay, so Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, and Maharaj asked that whether everybody who heard online whether able to understood today's katha or not. So if you please reply
সাধু সঙ্গ সাধু কিংবা
whether you have understood my translation, what Maharaj spoke today.
এই জন্য সাধু সঙ্গ সব ঠিক হয়।
So that's when Chaitanya Charitamrita it is written that by a seconds association with a sadhu,
কোন সাধু?
one can achieve the lotus feet of Supreme Lord. Yesterday I have already spoke the qualities of a sadhu. So a sadhu who holds all those qualities by association of that sadhu who has all those qualities, then that person will be highly benefited.
চিনন্তি কথয়ন্তি চ তো এটি সাধু সাধি সর্বসঙ্গ বিভূজিতা মুখস্থ রাখবে এগুলা ভাগবতে
So these are the various qualities of a sadhu which you will try to remember.
মাতাকে বলতে
So these are the discussions which is happening between Kapil Dev and Devahuti. So here Kapil Dev is explaining to Devahuti that you have to take shelter of that sadhu who holds all those qualities.
শঙ্করাচার্য মায়াবাদী তবু তিনি বলছেন খনমিহ সজ্জন সংগতি রেখা অবধি ভবার্ণবতরণী নৌকা একেবারে অপার সমুদ্রের সঙ্গে পার হয়ে যাবে একেবারে.
So Maharaj is telling, even the Shankaracharya has also said that one will be able to cross this material ocean when he will associate a sadhu. A sadhu will act here as a boat and will help that sincere devotee to cross this material ocean.
অনায়াসে পার হয়ে যাবে একেবারে. আর যোগের দ্বারা তপের দ্বারা তার জ্ঞান মার্গের দ্বারা আর অন্যান্য মার্গের দ্বারা যাওয়া যাবে না. ঠিক আছে. ওরা বুঝতে পারছি তো.
He's asking if everyone understood.
Yes. Maharaj is waiting to get a reply. ঠিক আছে, okay. Vancha kalpadevasya.
Madan Gopal's always wanted to say, yes, I understood.
Yeah. Only by your mercy. Only by your mercy, Maharaj. বুঝি হ্যাঁ, আপনার কৃপা থাকলে তাহলে বুঝতে পারবে. Hari bol. So tomorrow we will have the class at same time, 7 p.m. Hare Krishna.